Howdy. Sure. It's just cold. Can I put my gloves on if you're going to make me have my hands out of the pocket? I'm not armed. Cars? We're going to take pictures of cars, take pictures of the buildings.
May I ask why?
It's just a government building complex. It's interesting. I don't see stuff like this where I'm from.
Where are you from?
South Texas.
South? You don't see buildings like this in South Texas?
No, we don't have stuff like this. It's different. We don't put all our government complex like this. We don't put it all in one spot, so it's different.
Well, this area is there's children over here in this area that's not permitted to be filmed.
Okay.
No, we won't film those.
Yeah, we're not interested in any
taking
kids.
Pictures of government buildings that really makes me nervous. Other than just the interesting fact that it's not really a legitimate reason. So, do you have any IDs or anything on you as far as, are you with a government agency or anything like that? Or what's
We're not. I mean, we're not doing anything wrong. This is publicly funded buildings. We're just here to take photographs and see if there's anything interesting here. We got the Fallen Officers Memorial out front. You know, this is kind of funny because it's an education building, but the clock doesn't work. I mean, it's just silly stuff like that. We're not here to harm anybody. We're not looking for kids. We're just taking pictures. It's just public photography. I didn't care. I didn't think I needed it here.
You don't have any IDs on you at all?
I haven't done anything wrong. I mean, do I need to identify myself if I haven't done anything wrong?
I mean, if I want to make sure that you're not a wanted person or a felon, then I have that legal right to do so.
Well, I'm not wanted by anybody.
Tell you what, guys, this is, let's wrap up our business. I know you're videoing, and that's fine. My name's Lieutenant Bill Miller, Tennessee Highway Patrol. So let's wrap up your business, get what pictures you need. This is a little out of the ordinary and normal for us here.
Well, out of the ordinary is not against the law.
We've had problems with vehicles being broken into and vandalized.
Okay.
So therefore, yes, we take things very cautiously around here.
No, and I understand that. Yeah, we're not breaking any cars. We're walking around with cameras. We're in plain view. We're not making any effort to hide ourselves or conceal ourselves or what we're doing.
Let me make a phone call and make some folks aware of your presence being out here.
Okay. And if you'll point out any areas that are specifically off limits, you know, that'd be fine.
No, you are 100% correct. This is a public access area.
Okay.
But you do have to understand, after 9/11, heightened alert, things are touchy as far as people taking pictures of
people participating in their constitutional rights.
As far as people taking pictures of government entities, government buildings, and taking pictures of vehicles, it makes us a little nervous.
Well, if you look at the Article 1, Section 9, it's Tennessee Constitution, it specifically says it gives you right.
I kind of figured you was going to try to go there.
Well, I mean, if you knew it, then...
Okay, so my hands are cold. I'm going to reach in my back pocket. I'm going to put my gloves on because it's...
You are fine. You're
okay.
Totally fine.
Like I said, I'm not armed. I'm not here to harm anybody. That's not what we're doing.
Everybody seems very...
Down here taking pictures of buildings, that's it.
Specifically says, right, government, legislation,
What?
in the Tennessee Constitution.
Where y'all from?
Well, I'm from South Texas.
Where are you from?
From the U.S.
That nerves me out. See, stuff like that is what makes things. We're having a conversation. I haven't tried to evict you off the property. We're having a conversation, and you being evasive. You being evasive.
Where do you live?
I live in Greenbrier, Tennessee, Robertson County, just United States of America. I'm nothing evasive about that. I'll keep my address if you want to come here and visit me anytime. But you being evasive to a legitimate question kind of heightens things up a little bit.
There's not a real duty to answer your question.
Sir, see, that's... Just one moment. Hey.
Are you on the phone with Tracy Trump?
Probably. I'd like to meet him in person.
Yeah.
Why not?
I thought he was at the legislature today.
Probably.
Oh. We have to go over to Capitol to meet him.
Probably going to speak down and everything.
Well, like to imagine, man, what did I do with my gloves today? I was like, no, I ain't gonna need them today.
80 degrees
I noticed you got your,
when I left Houston. If I had not had this in my
okay, so I do in
if I had not had these in the car, I'd be in trouble. I'd be going to Walmart to buy some. I can't take this cold like you guys can. Yeah.
Hey, I'm used to sitting out, you know, in a tree stand
No.
midnight.
No.
Freezing.
I'm a
got
city.
hand warmers, you know, near my butt cheeks. You know, got them down in my feet.
I'm a city boy, from the warm territory. I mean, the dead of winter, in January, February, this is about as cold as it'll ever get. When we have like a major norther come through, yeah, I'm serious.
It'd be so cold, the snot running out of your nose.
No, no, I ain't doing it. Ugh. It's nice
You breathe in, you instantly get ice crystals in your nose.
No. It's nice to come up here and visit with you guys, but I'll be coming back in the summer.
Yeah, this time of year.
Well, July and August, when we hit triple digits, you guys would be dying down there.
Oh,
You would.
when we're hitting triple digits here, I'm dying.
Y'all get that warm here?
Every once in a while. What was it, 3 years ago we had that heat wave?
Oh, see, we get it consistently, daily down there. 105.
No.
Yeah. 100 degrees with 90% humidity.
I'd be naked within 5
No.
minutes. I'd be naked. They'd be coming to pick me up. I'm done. Give me some water to drink. No.
Well, see, it's warm enough down there right now. Our swimming pools are open.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ours won't be open until like a little bit
Memorial
after
Day.
March.
That's
Pretty
crazy.
much on Memorial Day.
That's crazy.
For the most part, that's not most.
Well, you get a little bit warmer weather than I do.
Just a little bit.
Tell you what, the cold don't like, the bursitis don't like cold, okay? It doesn't like it. It needs someone to lock up.
So state police here, they issue Glocks? Is that the issue weapons they have?
I think they have the option to actually carry personally.
If they can qualify with it?
I think they do. Either personal or backup, if I'm not sure. They can have their service weapon and then a backup personal. And that's what I know from one of the patrolmen down in Portland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Texas evaluated the Glocks and didn't like them. They've got
no smoking policy here.
Well, you're outside, you're welcome to smoke.
they've got the SIGs. They've got the SIGs and 357 SIG. They've been real happy with that. I'm not. They have a lot of vehicle shootings, where they shoot at moving vehicles and stuff. Right. I'm not a SIG fan.
No,
And drug task force, that's money goes back.
right.
Drugs coming in.
Oh, yeah. You see, I cut my teeth on 1911s, and where SIG puts their decocker is in just the wrong spot for it.
I think their production, how they just rush it through.
Well, they're making them here in the States now.
Prime example of the SIG that's supposed to be going in military issue.
Oh, the 320.
Right.
It's an excellent gun.
Right, but you can hit it with a hammer and fire it.
Well, they're supposed to have corrected that. But the trigger on those SIG 320s is thousands of times better than any Glock you'll ever put in your hand.
I've never been a Glock fan. Only Glock
Yeah,
one
I'm not.
time.
Yeah,
And,
not a Glock fan at all.
I don't like the grip.
Yeah, the grip angles were all wrong.
Right. And that's why I still carry the Ruger P94.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Try CZ. Try the CZ P07 or
I do like
P09.
some CZ though.
Oh, I love.
like
I'm
the
a,
older models.
I love the CZs.
Especially the Scorpions.
Yeah. The Scorpions are just toys though, because you can't get them full auto. So.
They're fun. I enjoy them. For the most part. I think it's the most talking I did all day.
go for a shield 40 caliber.
Oh no. Or a bodyguard 380.
Yeah.
Things they're snappy. If I'm, my thing is, if it ain't made out of steel, I don't want it. I don't want anything.
You know, polymer has a place. The good thing about polymer is it's so light, it's easy to carry if you're going to carry day to day, especially if you do something like, and I don't recommend it, but pocket carry. You know, that's where polymer comes in.
I'm never going to pocket carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys, most folks don't ever want to talk to you. I'm going to do a suspicious activity report because what you're doing is suspicious. And with that report, I'm going to take some pictures of you just to have that as well.
Do you want us to get together?
That's fine.
You want, yeah, come on.
Your camera, you want to get first? All right, I appreciate it. We'll do one more.
We're not hiding anything. I mean, we're just...
I didn't say we're hiding anything, but you know, it's very suspicious. Refusing to give driver's license.
If you hold it the other way, you'll get a better picture.
I'm
thinking it's lying anyway.
Just hang tight for a second.
So you see, here's the problem, and here's the problem with giving ID, and I'll explain it to you. You're going to generate a report. All right, it's going to go over to the Fusion Center, which is actually located here on this property somewhere, I'm sure, since this is okay. So, but you're going to send the report over to the Fusion Center. All right, they're going to look at it, say, oh, it's suspicious to take pictures of public buildings, and we're going to end up on terrorist watch list or something like that. Now, they're talking about in Congress using the terrorist watch list to deny you your rights to purchase firearms. And the terrorist watch list isn't vetted. There's a lot of people on that list that don't belong there. And so there's the issue with identifying yourself. There's no due process for it. So these are the issues with that.
You know, two out of the three of you have GoPro cameras on walking around.
They're body cameras for my protection. I mean, you don't even know what you're going to run into. I've been attacked on the street. I've had snakes run between my legs. You just never know what you're photographers.
And that's your total right to have a camera. It's no problem. I don't mind you filming me whatsoever, and I don't. You know, you shouldn't mind me filming. Obviously, you don't. That's no problem.
First Amendment right.
And well, when you're in the presence of law enforcement, you are. You know, you have that. You should have that mindset to be expecting to be filmed and recorded, because our patrol cars, anytime you make a traffic stop and so forth, you're being filmed and recorded. So, but in this state of the state that we live in, 3 individuals walk around taking pictures of state seals on cars. This is government property. It's not restricted to the public, but your activity, your demeanor, refusing to give ID, refusing to cooperate, that thing's a little suspicious.
Okay, we've been.
The State Department of Homeland Security, they've published courses that says that photographers shouldn't necessarily be engaged. Just let them do their filming. That's the training for that.
But refusing to say give your names, or refusing to provide identity, that's just so we can verify who you are and make sure that you are not wanted, and just taking you at your word.
Well, this isn't Nazi Germany where we got to check papers every 15 feet.
But as a state trooper, I am the only agency within the state government that I can stop you at a driver's license checkpoint, check your driver's license,
right.
Or I can check your driver's license if I feel it's probable cause to believe so.
Yeah, in a car.
No, sir. If in the furtherance of my investigation, which is what we're doing here today, I can check you for for any warrants or warrants or anything like that. So anyway, so you seem to know a little bit about Tennessee law. So you possibly from Tennessee? I apologize. I can't hear you.
I do not answer questions.
You don't answer questions.
Oh, well, so I don't know what the big issue is. Like I said, we're in broad daylight, in plain view, making no effort to conceal ourselves or what we're doing. I mean, that's not terrorist activity.
Well,
I mean, that's photographers out taking pictures.
I never said it was terrorist activity. That's your words. That's your words. So is that something that you're trying to use for provocation?
No, I'm not trying to provoke you. I'm trying to de-escalate things here. I'm trying to get you to see my point of view. I mean,
nothing escalated. I have 3 gentlemen here on state property taking pictures of patrol cars, taking pictures of state buildings, state government buildings on law enforcement agencies.
I didn't see the patrol car.
Well,
the seal on the van. Okay, is that classified or top secret? I mean, it's pretty sure we paid for that. I'm pretty sure, yeah. That's like taxpayer funded.
It's very suspicious. Well, if you're from Texas, and if you're not from here, then your taxpayers didn't pay for taxpayer dollars didn't pay for that. So I have no way of knowing where you are, so I can't agree if your taxpaying dollars pay for it or not.
Well, that is the state is on sales and field tax revenue.
Sir, I can't hear you. You're going to have to speak up over that flag.
Sales tax state.
We have sales tax like every other state. Yes,
Yeah, and I've made purchases in the state, so
good.
I've helped to fund.
Well, thank you. Good deal. And thank you. And thank you for helping fund my salary. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Glad to do it.
Thank you so much.
I hope that's not for us.
It's not for you. It's for me.
You got them running code?
I didn't tell them to run code. No, I asked for somebody to come out here and assist with talking to you guys.
Okay.
So I'm sure that's probably for me, not for you guys.
I think if they're running code like that, that's ridiculous. Endangering people's lives
I know.
unnecessarily. You know, the number one killer of police officers in America?
Three grown
Traffic
men,
accidents.
three grown men refusing to say their names to another grown man. That's kind of odd.
I don't walk down the name and just tell everybody the name. I don't understand that
So
whatsoever.
you paint for a living?
Oh, no.
I was wondering, do they have paint on your boots?
Oh, that's actually epoxy.
Yes. Number one killer of police officers in America. Traffic accidents. Here's another one.
Hello, gentlemen. How are y'all?
I've also
Good,
got
good.
another gentleman on the way, or another trooper. So
I'm Lieutenant Lund with Highway Patrol, and you're making pictures on a state property, and we'll need to see some ID. You're welcome to make pictures.
I'm not with your CID.
I need to see your ID.
We're trying.
Identification. You're on state property, and we're allowed to ID people on state property. So I'll need to see some ID, okay?
And if we decline, you're going to ask us to leave?
Just ask for ID. Is there a reason you don't want us to know who you are?
I just like to have my privacy respected. I haven't done
You've
anything
come on
wrong. I
state
haven't broken any
property.
law,
You come on state property, and we're allowed to ask you
which
for
is
ID.
open to the public.
Correct, but you're allowed to be ID, so I will need to see some identification.
We're
not
no
trying to-
identification state.
We are.
We're
Is
not
there-
an identification state.
If you come on state property, we're allowed to ask you for ID.
You're allowed to ask, doesn't mean I have to give
So
it.
I'm gonna need to know, have your ID. Is there a reason y'all are wanting to have a confrontation
Just
today?
not trying to have a
We're just taking
confrontation, man.
Because
We're doing
just trying
everything
to
we
do our
can.
job.
We're doing everything we can to de-escalate
Yeah.
this, okay? But
There's
still
no
to have our.
escalation. There's no
Okay.
escalation.
there's no escalation.
We're
I
just
explained
asking
that.
for ID.
I did escalate now, and now there's three of y'all.
Right. Okay, if you let me speak.
Sure.
We just want our privacy respected. That's all.
Understand?
All right, we're not here. We're not breaking the law. We're not going into private areas. We're not here doing anything wrong. We're just taking pictures of publicly funded buildings.
And you're on state property, and we're asking for your ID.
And
There
again.
are things that are normal in everyday life, and there's things that are normal. As you see, the things that have happened in Texas, all law enforcement just tries to take precautions to protect everyone. The employees here, and you,
I don't
us,
have no FedEx package.
all the citizens, we just want to have an ID.
So why are you
Just
trying to
know your
hide?
names. That's all we're asking. That's all we're asking.
You had 3 troopers come up on
This
That's all we're asking. We try and keep the public and citizens safe. We try and keep state employees safe. There are 2 schools here. These children, we have to try and protect them.
Oh, we're not taking
And if
pictures
you
of
don't
children.
want to tell us who you are, that's suspicious. I've told you who I was. It's suspicious. But there are 2 schools right here. You're right in front of one of them. The other one's right behind this building.
So
they're
Those
they're not
children are
marked, so
So what's
extremely
your reasonable,
important to us.
articulable suspicion that I have, or am I about to commit the crime?
I don't know that, but I'd like to run your ID to see if you have any warrants, to see if there's a reason I should worry about the safety of the children in the state.
We
As
didn't
you
even know the kids are
nationwide,
here. There's
children
no
have been
sign.
targeted in shootings. We don't want that to happen. You're not wanting to give us any ID, and we've got schools here with children.
Okay.
So I would really like to see your ID, please.
I'm going to respectfully decline.
Okay, sir.
I don't understand why you need to have my ID.
Because children are the utmost safety to the Tennessee law enforcement across this country. They're our main
We haven't
concern.
posed any threat to them.
I don't know that you're not going to, sir. The fact that you won't give me your ID makes me think that these children are in danger.
Okay.
They're my utmost concern.
There is nothing here that indicate any
I
children
don't
were
know
here.
that, sir. I don't know where your vehicle's at. I don't know if you have arsenal in there. I don't know.
That's not what he said.
I say there's nothing here that indicates there are children here. We had no idea there are children here.
Yes,
All
sir.
we're doing is taking. We came over here because the clock. It says educational nutrition. We came over here because the clock is wrong. It's like it's kind of funny to have an education building that has the wrong time
There's
on it.
signs all through here that say there's schools
We
here.
came from over there.
There's signs that say this is school property.
I didn't
There
see
are
any
signs all over.
I have yet to see a sign.
These children are my utmost concern.
Well,
I need
we're
to
not
see your
interested in the
ID.
kids. We're
I
here.
don't know that, sir. I don't know that you're not interested in children, but I'm worried about those children.
Okay. Well, I've
So-
just
So
told
that's
you
your
that we're not
feelings.
here for the kids. We're here specifically for the.
Show me that you're not here for the children. Show me your ID. So
That doesn't
I can
tell you
run
what
and
I'm
make
here
sure
for.
that
Right.
I can make sure you don't have warrants or there's no reason you can't be within so many feet of a school. I don't know that until I check it, sir.
Well,
But
I
these
don't-
children are my concern.
I don't have any warrants. I'm not
I
wanted
don't know
anywhere.
that, sir, because you won't even tell me your name.
So
I've
it's pretty
just
much
told you.
being guilty before.
No, sir, it's not.
Okay.
It's being precautious because we have children that lives could be in danger. I don't know that. You won't tell me who you are.
Your life's gonna be in danger going to the grocery store.
But they're not going to be on danger in school grounds if we can help it. We don't want children to be in danger anywhere in this nation or anywhere in this country. And as law enforcement officers, we have a sworn oath to protect people. And we're going to do that.
Yes, you're
All I'm asking you for is your ID.
first and foremost. Your obligation to your oath is to protect my civil rights. That was the first part of the oath
And
you
it's
swore.
not illegal for me to ask you for your driver's license, sir.
All right, all right.
I
but
haven't broken
I'll
the
make
law
this
here.
easy. I'll make
I
this
haven't
easy for
broken
you.
the law either.
I'll make this easy for you. Are we being detained?
I'm asking you for your license.
Am I being detained?
I'm asking you for your license.
Okay,
sir.
you're not answering my question.
I'm asking you for your
I'm going to
license.
assume that I'm not being detained and I'm just going to walk off. We'll just go on about our business and do it that way. You know, you guys get tied up here for nothing. We're not here breaking the law. We're not here to harm anybody.
I
It's a
don't know
public.
that.
It's a public complex. We're
Prove
just here
to
to
me
take
that
pictures.
you're not trying to hurt these children. I'm not here to hurt children.
Neither am I. Prove to
don't
me. You're
know
the one with
that.
the gun, not me.
Let me run your name for warrants and see if there's any reason that you can't be near a school grounds.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
I don't know that, sir.
And as I explained to
Give me
him,
the opportunity to show that.
as I explained to him, you're going to generate a suspicious activity report.
No, I'm not.
He is. He is. He's already said he is. You're going to take that information. You're going to send it over to the Fusion Center. They're going to generate a report on me to Homeland Security. We end up on the terrorist watch list because we walk around and take pictures
No,
in
sir,
public.
that's not how the Fusion Center works.
That's
and
not
that's
exactly
That is
how it
exactly
works.
how it works.
That's not how it works, because I'm the Homeland Security Lieutenant for the Nashville District.
Okay.
And that's not how the reports work, because I deal with them every day.
Okay.
All I'm going to do is run your name and your driver's license number to see if you have any warrants or you have anything in the computer that shows you can't be near a school. All right. If he wants to do a SAR report, let me tell you where that goes. It says on this date and time you went to a property that was state employees, schools,
I know what it
and
does.
made photos. That's all it says. It doesn't go anywhere else.
Oh, it goes a lot farther.
No,
than
it
that.
doesn't.
It does.
Okay.
And
So-
you're not going on a terrorist watch list. Just let me check.
Okay. So
Just show,
you're not
show
detaining
me and
us.
the public
You're
and
not
all
detaining
your
us.
viewers.
I'm just going to go on about my business. Okay. I'm sorry if I've hurt your feelings. It's
You
not my
haven't hurt my
intention.
feelings.
Okay,
I'm
that's
worried
not my
about
intention.
these children, and I think the nation should be worried about these children because we don't know if somebody in a hood with glasses hiding their face.
I'm not hiding my face.
You are.
I can clearly see his face.
My face is not hidden. The
It's a
hood is
neck
on because I'm
warmer.
cold. I'm not from here. Okay. I let this guy take my picture. Matter of fact, we all did.
Group
We're not
picture?
hiding
He
anything.
keeps running when he was.
He didn't a minute ago.
Yeah, he did run
He was
across
over
the
here
camp.
with us letting it. You can ask him. He'll
So
tell you.
Why are you opposed to making? Why
I
would
want
you
my
be opposed?
privacy respected.
If you had children in that school and somebody else was here, wouldn't you want to know that we did everything possible to make sure nobody's a threat to these children?
It's perfectly acceptable to do an FI.
Yeah.
And I'll need your name and your address and your phone number and
That
your
does not-
date of birth. That's a FI.
Yeah.
They're called
You
field
just-
information cards, and they're field interviews, and you do get information on field interviews. And you said it's acceptable to do that, so let
It's
me.
acceptable to do
Help
an
me
FI,
do that.
but I do not have to consent to anything.
So help me do that. You said to do one.
I said it's
Oh.
perfectly acceptable. It doesn't mean I have to go along with it.
Let's talk for a second.
All right.
Yeah.
Lieutenant,
I think I should go live.
Yeah, you should. Go live.
So we're going to follow you to your vehicle.
Get you off our property.
You assume our vehicle's parked on the property, so.
So we're gonna,
All right, we're gonna,
follow you off the property.
We'll
you-
escort you off the property.
That's fine. You don't even have to do that.
And
You
we're
can sit here and watch
we're
us. We'll
gonna
walk
tell you
straight
don't
to the
come
road.
back to these children.
I'm not interested in the children. We're not here for the
We're not
kids.
going to stay there all day. So
Okay.
you want to leave.
So
Let's
we'll
go.
go ahead and go, and that's
Go.
fine. This is a city that gets most of its revenues from tourism. Unbelievable. Stalking us. Gang stalking. Look at that.
She might be in violation, 3913-309.
Right. Stop that right there in its tracks.